Hello, mbrickz here, and today we are taking a look at a LEGO Star set for 2018. This is set number 75215, Cloud Rider Swoop Bikes. This is from the Solo movie, and it will contain one spoiler. It has 355 pieces and retails for $30 in the US. So let's start with Nest's Swoop Bike. So I really like how these things are built up, the both of them. They just look very pleasing. They use the nice fin pieces with stickers on both sides, so 6 stickers there in total. And then I like how it's built up right there, and then that nice piece showing some more detailing. These side assemblies are nice. I like how they got some of the red in right there. It has 2 stud shooters, and they work by pressing down on this, and they fire off. You'll probably lose those, so a ton of extra ones are included in the set. And I do like how these are different heights. These are raised up more, these are more pushed down. And the handle, I've never seen this assembly before, but it's very nice. And not too intricate, but more than what I've seen before. It's sloped down here, by the way. So can move this back like that. Now here's the spoiler. I like how, that's the spoiler. I said she, and it reveals that she's a girl. But yeah, I like how she could sit back here with her staff and all. So yeah, it uses so many different types of building, like regular building, then studs at the side, Technic building, and now angled pieces even. Yeah, these look good. Has jumpers there, so you could probably attach people there. And then these represent engines, and that's nice. And then they use these pieces, which everybody loves, 1x2s that are rounded, and yeah, they look good. You could sort of just put someone there, like you could put it down like that, they're the sort of stands, and if you like those pieces and you wouldn't like to use it for that reason, you want to take them off, go for it and just replace it with any other 1x2s that fit the color scheme. But that's it for her bike. Here's the other Swoop Bike, and this belongs to Weasel. The end of the instructions recommend you put Tobias Beckett there, which is super inaccurate. Just from seeing the trailer, you can find that out. But yeah, instead of having these sort of triangular fins like Nest one, it has sort of the same design, but the square ones and different angulation. Like this one is up, and then these two are the sides, but here these two are angled, and then this one's directly down. And yeah, it's built up pretty much the same in terms of this part as Nest's. But then we have a nice gun down there, and that can be angled like, it can't be angled more up, but it can go a bit down like that. Don't know why you'd want to, but a stud shooter, which works the same way as the one on Nest. I like all these sort of bar pieces sticking out of this one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All the detailing there. We have some great detailing, GRIAT, not GREAT, and yeah, in more of those useful pieces. I like how studs are exposed as well as non-studs, which I've mentioned before. The engines on this one look very nice. They use a handful of these clip pieces where bars can fit into that, and then they just fold them down, and it makes a very nice, it looks a lot like in the Stars universe actually. Uses some more nice Technic pieces. Moving Weasel out of the way, you can see that there's space here, and you have to remove this piece to get a figure to sit in there, but it can't even bend its legs, so only standing. And then I like how they use jumpers to sort of add these pieces in, which look very nice. And I haven't even started on this sort of sidecar. Another gun. This can be angled outwards and inwards like so. And then this can be angled down again like the last one I showed you, more of those pieces. Here's how it looks from the bottom. So yeah, this is very nice in my opinion. Sorry about the terrible focus, but yeah, I like the reds going through it. Just looks so accurate to in-universe. That is probably a step up there. And then here they have a little perch, another one of those pieces that holds this. It's the coaxium. Again, no spoilers. Oh, this isn't included in the set, sorry. That's a mock that I added there. I made this myself, so this is not included in the set. Sorry about that. But this is coaxium. And I like how they attach it to the lid, and then you can take it out and play with it. And the perch they say to put it on is right here. So that's where they take it away. So yeah, that's it. Pretty much it for the build. One last thing is I do like the use of this skate piece here and all the studs open on, not just for design, because like in a sort of chase sequence you could make, you could have people standing literally anywhere on this thing. Even if you bring in range troopers from the convex transport, you could have them standing on the sides of these things. So yeah, these builds are very good in my opinion. Between the two, I really can't decide. Enfys Nest just look so grand and royal and has a nice back to it, and then this one just is such a nice build. I like the sidecar, how much firepower this one really has to it, and the engines back there, yeah, those are nice. But that's pretty much it for the builds. Let's move on to the figures, because those are amazing. So I'm so sorry I revealed that Enfys Nest was a girl. I didn't mean to do that, but on that topic, they just give her one of these black mono minifigure heads, and that is so inaccurate. I think that they didn't want to do spoilers, or actually the movie came out in March, so it was like 3 months old, maybe even 4. So I'm not sure why they did that, but putting the helmet back on, it looks so good. We have this alien riding. I'm going to give a clear shot of that. So someone please in the comments translate that. So anyway, her head printing is very nice. I believe, I can't tell if this is dual molding or not. I really can't, but it looks very good. I think it is because of how good that printing is. I like the indents she has on the back of her helmet, and then there's the top. Yeah, the detailing on this looks very nice. These are soft, not completely hard, so they can move a bit, and that's so kids don't really get hurt. Yeah, the helmet itself is hard, but then the things that stick out are soft. Her torso print looks so accurate and good, and well, you kind of already get that she's a girl looking at the torso, because it has the female specific torso lines here with all the curves and stuff. Has a bunch of teeth hanging there, and it looks pretty good. The legs are probably the plainest part of this, but I like getting this staff. It doesn't look too accurate, but it's a nice build. I especially like getting this piece, and there's back printing on her, and that looks also very good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I forgot one last thing about the cape, which I love. The inside is this sort of orangish color, but then the outside is black, and it even has printing on it. They really outdid themselves with this one short piece, and it's supposed to represent fur. So yeah, they outdid themselves with that cape. I'm gonna finish off the cloud pirates, or whatever they call them. So here is Weasel. He has a nice, well, I don't know if it's a he or she, but I'm assuming it's a he. And he has a very nice gun built up right here, not the newer styled stud shooter. Nice to get that for collectability, and it looks more accurate. Has just those short legs. And then that detailing on that torso printing, all those wires going around, is phenomenal. The back is also looking very good with that fur and all. And then that helmet, I love that thing. I think that it's triple molded. I really think it's triple molded. It has this sort of tannish color with some gray. I really like the shaping in there, how it got some red in, and then it just it shows the black in there, and then the back of it is red, and then they printed on this sort of antennae there. It looks very good. Although I heard someone say that it was only dual molded, and the opacity for the red was very good, and I think that that could be true. Actually, you could see sort of the paint lines there, so it's either dual molded or triple molded, but either way, even if it's dual molded, I'm not disappointed, because they tricked me into believing that it's triple molded. That's how good the opacity of the helmet is here. So yeah, definitely good job on LEGO. I want to see more stuff like this. On the head, it's very subtle and dark back there. I'm going to turn my studio light off. Maybe now we can see it. Yeah, it's just going to be hard to see. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on. Yeah, right there, while I turned it on, you could see that sort of moving the helmet. Yeah, that print right there, that looks very good on this side and on this side. And when you put the helmet on, they outdid themselves with all these figures. You could see that that head print goes through to the helmet, and then on this side too. But this makes me sad. Here it's on this side, so the other one should be directly on this side, but it's a bit angled forward, so some of it gets cut off. I know that a lot of people didn't have this problem, but a lot of people did. So yeah, but that's it for this amazing figure. Here is Tobias Beckett, and it's surprising we never got him in this sort of garb before. So happy they went with the older styled guns. I was so worried about that. He just looks so weird holding two stud shooters, which are these sort of guns. Like, they're good for play and all, but for collectability, you know, you don't want them walking around with two of these. And how is he going to spin them? It would just look so bulky. So happy with that decision. I really think that LEGO should include both the classic guns and then the new stud shooters, so that kids could, you know, do either one. And adults alike. And then the torso and leg printing is lined up very well, and it is very accurate. There is the back. I like that hairpiece a lot. It's a new piece. I think that it suits him. So does the face. Maybe not the actor, but it definitely suits the character. And right there, you can see that it shows a bit of the alternate face, or, you know, if it was on the other side. But I think it's fine because he has more stubble there. You don't really notice the mouth, and it looks like it could just be some shaven hair. And yeah, no alternate face on this one, so that is disappointing. You know, I think I could have gone for an angry face, but that's it for the figs. So yeah, I very much like the Solo branding. I think that they did a good job on that, especially the Millennium Falcon coming out, and then the clouds are like pure white. That's pretty nice. But just the box art for this, I very much like. It's so realistic, just that sort of snow mountain thing sort of back there, very accurate to the movie. You see the sun. Yeah, a lot of people haven't really talked about this box art, but it's very realistic. So anyway, I'm very much liking this set. The figures, they outdid themselves with those. Weasel is very good. Enfys Nest is amazing, and Tobias Beckett is the least interesting out of the three, but still very well done. You know, I don't think what they could have done to made him even better. So yeah, and then the builds themselves are so unconventional and unique. I think that they are very well done as well, especially the boosters back there. You know, it looks very nice. So, and then the play value is definitely there. You know, I played with this for a while before, like after I built this. So yeah, that's it for this review. I think LEGO did an amazing job on this set. And please subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll talk to you again the next time I have something. But this is the last LEGO Star Wars set I have, other than the, like, I have that I haven't reviewed, other than the LEGO BB-8 poly bag and the 2 brickheads and the Death Stars. So stick around for those. I don't include the brickheads in my sort of Star Wars going through and reviewing list, because I include those in the brickheads line, and then I didn't do the Death Star because that's too big. But to celebrate, I'm planning on reviewing the BB-8 promotional May the 4th poly bag. But that's it for this review. Bye.